Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss some numericals based on speed and average speed. So as you know, you have already studied in your junior classes that the formula for speed is distance upon time, and distance is generally measured in meters. The SI unit of distance is meters and the SI unit of time is second. So the SI unit of speed, that is meters per second. So the SI unit of speed will be meters per second. This you must remember. There is another unit of speed other than meter per second, that is kilometers per hour. If you look at your speedometer of your vehicles, you'll find the distance is written in kilometers per hour. We use kilometers per hour when the distance traveled is a longer distance. Generally, when we travel from one place to another, from one city to another, the unit that we use is kilometers per hour. So let us start with some simple numericals first. A car travels 40 kilometers in 30 minutes. So in this question, what is given to you is the distance. That is, distance is 4 kilometers and the time is 3 minutes. Now you have to be careful about the units. You have to calculate the speed of the car in meters per second. So because this is in kilometers, we will first convert it to meters. 4 kilometer is equal to 4000 meters. We multiplied it by 1000, and 3 minutes is equal to 3 into 60 seconds, right? So this comes to 180 seconds. Now we will use the formula of speed is equal to distance upon time. So using the formula we get S is equal to D upon T, and we substitute the values. 4000 upon 180. On simplification we will get the answer as 22.2 meters per second. So this is how you have to solve this question. You have to convert the answer into a decimal and you will not leave it in a fraction over here. So this is how the solution to question number 1 will be. Then coming to question number 2, this one I will be solving it here. A tortoise moves a distance of 100 meters. Over here the distance is 100 meters in 15 minutes. So the time is 15 minutes. What is the average speed of the tortoise in kilometers per hour? In this question you have to find the speed in kilometers per hour. So it is the other way around. We'll be converting meters to kilometers first. How do we convert it? It becomes 1000, 100 upon 1000, right? So this is 1 by 10, and 15 minutes is equal to 15 upon 60 hours, because in 1 hour there are 60 minutes. So we divide 15 upon 60 to convert it into hours. On simplification we get it as 3 by 12 or 1 by 4 hours, right? This is in kilometers and this is in hours. We will never forget to write the units because units are very important in physics, right? Now we will use the formula of speed is equal to distance upon time. Now distance is 1 upon 10 divided by time, that is 1 by 4. So when we divide it in the form of fractions, this goes up. On simplification we get 2 by 5 kilometers per hour. So this is how we have to solve this question. You can convert it to decimal after this, right? Now we'll be taking up 2 questions based on average speed. Okay, now let's start with the third question. A car travels a distance of 200 kilometers from Delhi to Ambala towards north in 5 hours. You have to calculate the speed as well as the velocity for the journey. So what is given is the distance. This is question number 3 that I am solving here. Distance is 200 kilometers and the time is 5 hours. And we have to calculate the speed and velocity. So now since you have studied about what is speed and what is velocity and what is the difference between them, you should know that speed is actually distance upon time, whereas the velocity is displacement upon time. So for calculating the speed, it will be distance upon time, that is 200 upon 5, that is 40 kilometers per hour. So that is how we will get the speed. And for calculating the displacement, it is for calculating the velocity, it is displacement upon time, and the displacement in this case is, I think I'm going out of frame. Velocity is displacement upon time. So displacement is because the train is traveling in a straight line towards north. So the displacement and the distance traveled will be the same. So in this case again it will be 200 upon 5, and you will get the answer as 40 kilometers per hour for velocity also. So in this particular question, the speed and the velocity, they are the same. But sometimes what happens is, if it is a return journey, like the train went from Delhi to Ambala, and then it again went back to Delhi. So in that case, the displacement will become 0. So your velocity will also become 0. So you have to be very careful when you are solving a question related to velocity, right? So coming to the fourth question. A car travels, now these two questions are based on average velocity. First I'll tell you what is the formula for calculating the average velocity. The formula for calculating the average velocity is total distance upon total time. So this is the formula that we use when we are calculating average velocity. Now if you read this question carefully, a car travels 30 kilometers at a uniform speed of 40 kilometers per hour, and the next 30 kilometers at a uniform speed of 20 kilometers per hour. So the journey has been divided into two parts. In the first part, the distance is 30 kilometers and the speed is 40 kilometers per hour. In the second case, the distance is 30 kilometers and the speed is 20 kilometers per hour, and you have to find the average speed. But in the formula, we require the time. So how are we going to solve this question? Just look carefully at the board on how to solve this question. This is our question number 4. Distance 1, we'll write it like this, is 30 kilometers and speed 1 is 40 kilometers per hour. Distance 2 is again 30 kilometers and speed 2 is 20 kilometers per hour. Now since we know the formula, speed is equal to distance upon time, so we can calculate time 1 over here and time 2 over here. Speed is equal to distance upon time. So what does time equal to? Time is distance upon speed, right? It is the same formula. On simplification, we get 30 upon 40, that is 3 by 4, and this will be in hours because the unit here is hours. Similarly, we can calculate time 2 over here. It will be 30 upon 20, that is 3 upon 2 hours. Now we will use this formula for average speed, average velocity. Average velocity is equal to, in your notebook you need to write down the formula over here. I will not be writing the formula, I am directly substituting the values because the formula is already written on the board. Total distance becomes d1 30 plus d2 30 upon t1 is 3 by 4 and t2 is 3 by 2. So for this part we need to take the LCM and solve it. 30 plus 30 is 60 upon, on taking the LCM we get it as 4, 3 plus 2 3 is 6. So this comes to 60 into 4 by 9. We can cut this with 3, 3, 20. So this is 80 upon 3. Convert it to decimals. What will you get? It will be something around 26.6 kilometers per hour. So this is how you have to simplify a question which is based on average velocity. In this question, the journey was split into two parts. So we used the formula d1 plus d2 upon t1 plus t2. In case the journey is broken into three parts, you will add distance 1 plus distance 2 plus distance 3 upon time 1 plus time 2 plus time 3, right? So this is how we have to simplify these questions. Now taking up the last question, that is question number 5. I hope you people have copied this down. Now I'm rubbing the formula from here because I expect you to remember the formula now. Now this is our question number 5. Distance between Delhi and Agra is 200 kilometers. So this is the total distance given. A train travels the first 100 kilometers at a speed of 50 kilometers per hour. So that means distance 1 is 100 kilometers and speed 1 is 50 kilometers per hour. How fast should the train travel the next? Speed 2 you have to find out, and distance 2 is again 100 kilometers, so as to average. Now the average speed is already given to you, that is 70 kilometers per hour. So this is the question. Now we are going to simplify it using the formula. Average speed is equal to total distance, that is d1 plus d2 upon total time, that is t1 plus t2. So we'll substitute the values over here now. Since S2 is unknown, or we have to find S2, either we can substitute it as S2 only or we can consider it to be X. So now I'll be substituting the values here. The average speed is given to us as 70, D1 is 100, D2 is also 100, and T1 and T2 we don't know. So we need to find out actually what is T1 and T2 before this step. We can take up this step later on. T1 is D1 upon S1, that is 100 upon 50, and that is equal to 2 hours. Similarly, T2 can be D2 upon S2, that is equal to 100 upon X hours, right? So now we'll be substituting the values in this formula. We get 70 is equal to D1 is 100, D2 is also 100, T1 is 2, T1 is 2 and T2 is 100 upon X. Now we need to simplify this equation to find out the answer to X. We'll be cross multiplying. So we get 70 into 2 plus 100 upon X is equal to 100 plus 100 becomes 200. Then open the brackets, 140 plus 7000 upon X is equal to 200. Taking 140 to the other side, we get 7000 upon X is equal to 60. Cross multiplying again, I'll be continuing over here. 60x is equal to 7000, and finally X will be 7000 upon 60. Simplify this and you get your answer in decimals, which will be around 116.6 kilometers per hour. So this is the final answer to this question. So this is the way we have to simplify such questions. I hope you all have understood how to solve the questions nicely. We'll be taking up some more questions for practice later on. Till then, keep watching and don't forget to hit the like button if you've understood the concept well.